Led you to coaching?
First of all, just my love of football. Growing up, I was a football player, played the game since I was about 7 years old. So when my playing career ended, I always knew I wanted to be around the game a little bit more. So that led me to coaching.
And how do you reflect on your time at San Jose?
Personally, it was up and down. For me, I had a different position coach every year in college. So it was I had some adjusting to do, but still had a lot of fun and learned a lot about myself and about the game of football.
Do you feel like all those position coaches helped you as a coach?
No, for sure. Every year, if you're dealing with a different coach, you learn new techniques, a new way to look at the game, new coverage schemes. So definitely learned a lot.
Justin, go ahead. Keep going. So you played for the Kansas City Chiefs a little bit?
Yeah, I had a short stint, yes.
What was that experience like for you?
It was awesome. Patrick Mahomes, Tyrann Mathieu, Travis Kelce, a lot of great players on that team. So definitely a fun experience.
What was like the most eye-opening part or welcome to the NFL moment you had during training camp?
Kind of just how big of a celebrity those stars were on that team. You're just in a locker room, they're just regular guys, but then you go out and everyone's asking them for autographs and yelling their names. So that was a little bit of a shock.
Cool.
Michael, and then we'll go back to Justin.
Kind of the same thing for you, Jamie. How'd you get into this?
So I started my junior going into my senior year of high school. I had my third knee surgery by then, and so I stopped playing football. I came here as a recruiting intern with the intent to start coaching. My sophomore year, I started as a coaching intern, and it kind of led from there. My senior year that I graduated was Coach Brendan's first year here, and I'm very grateful that he kept me on as a coach.
What appealed to you about coaching? Why did you want to get into it?
I just love the game of football, the competitiveness about it, and the problem-solving nature, I guess, of things. There's always some kind of puzzle you're trying to solve. How are you going to cover this? How are you going to defend this?
What was your position before you had to stop playing?
I played a little bit of everything, mostly a long snapper when I was in high school.
Justin and Brian.
Question for both of you guys. What's it like working with guys like Chip Viney and Brett Arce?
Chip has been awesome for me personally. Has really taken a personal interest in my growth in my career. And there's not a day that goes by that me and Chip aren't in some form of communication. So he's been awesome for me.
Working with both of them is fantastic. I've been with Coach Arce for, I believe this is my fourth season now. Back when I was a student coach in undergrad and all the way till now. He's one of the biggest mentors in my coaching career. He's taught me the majority of what I know, and it's just a blast working for him every day.
I know he's not here right now, but Dwayne Aquina, as a young coach, what do you gain from learning from a guy like that?
Yeah, and that's the other one. Him and Coach Aquina really taught me everything. It was surreal being able to work for him and learning from one of the greats at what he does. His passion every day was unrivaled, and I just learned a lot from the way he sees the game.
Brian?
Dakari, you had mentioned about having different coaches that you've worked with. A lot of these guys are dealing with that either because they're at a new school or there's been changes in coaches. How did you manage to benefit from that and can pass along that to maybe learning from each guy?
I would say just having a positive mindset with that. Some players do get attached to their coach. That's very common. So sometimes that makes it harder for the next coach to step in. So keeping kind of like an open mind and a positive mindset with that really helped me in college. And something I try to tell the guys that transferred into.
Michael?
Dakari, when you were playing at San Jose State, was Brent the head coach for any of that?
My last 2 years, so my junior and senior year, were his first 2 years at San Jose State.
What do you remember about those 2 seasons?
I remember him changing the culture very quickly. He created a real family atmosphere for the team. Obviously, like a new style from what we were used to with the previous coach, so there was an adjustment period. But the biggest thing I remember is the culture change.
And do you see him doing the same thing here?
Yes, definitely. Not that the culture wasn't healthy when he got here, but he's really good at bringing people together and having his players play hard for him. So,
what do you think are the benefits of having that type of culture?
Like a family culture.
Yeah.
I mean, when you really love the guy next to you and willing to do whatever it takes to win, and you really care for that guy, it makes it very easy to play football.
Justin?
Dakari, when you were working with the Chiefs, did you go up against guys like Tyreek Hill in practice?
I wasn't going with the ones, but yeah, I had my fair share with him, a couple reps. Yeah.
Any more questions, guys?
Jamie, I'm sorry.
Go for it, Michael.
Jamie, where are you from?
I'm from Brentwood, California.
From Brentwood, California.
Yeah.
Why did you come to Arizona in the first place?
I came here for the opportunity to work with the football team. My head coach in high school at the time was the recruiting coordinator here with Coach Fish. And so he was able to get me in as a recruiting intern, and that's kind of how I started here.
What was his name?
Ryan Partridge.
Ryan Partridge, that's right, okay. Good call.
Go for it, Justin.
So what was your first year at Arizona? What year was that?
To the 2021 season.
Okay. So what do you make of the rebuild of the program and just everything that you guys have endured?
It's been really incredible to watch and learn from, because I've been able to see two head coaches, two different staffs, and kind of watch the different philosophies and ways that they build things. And it's just been really fun watching the team grow from that. My first season here being 1-11 all the way till now.
So what was it like being a part of the recruiting operations when you guys are loading up that 2022 class?
That first year I was in recruiting was really fun. Our class was the T-Mac, Noah Fafita, Kean Burnett, all those guys in that first year. So it was really fun getting to be around them on their recruiting visits here, and then now see them all the way through playing, and some of them now in the NFL.
Michael?
Two questions, and they apply to both of you. A lot of freshmen in the defensive backfield, some of them getting some decent reps out there. What is your message to the guys who kind of just got here about how they should carry themselves, or how, the best lessons for them to develop into?
I won't speak for the corners, but in the safeties room, just getting better every day, just 1% better, focusing on the details of their assignments. And we're very lucky, or I guess they're very lucky, that they have such great role models to look up to with the older guys in the room. Traden Stukes, Dalton Johnson, Genesis Smith. They provide great examples in those things, the details of their assignment, their football IQ, and just the way they see the game.
Yeah, just picking back off what Jamie said, finding an older guy in the room is definitely helpful. Even our transfers in the corner room have played a lot of football at the previous schools, and taking care of their bodies as well. Getting in the cold tub, seeing the trainers, very important things.
And the other question is, what are your long-term goals for both of you, career-wise?
I want to be a defensive coordinator on the FBS level.
Eventually, I'd like to be a head coach on the FBS level.
Yeah.
Justin?
Question for both of you guys. If you weren't coaching football, what do you guys think you'd be doing?
Well, my degree was in political science. My intent was, if I wasn't coaching football, to get my law degree and kind of work from there somewhere in politics.
I'd probably be in sales. I was a communications major, and that was the next best option, but I really didn't have a plan B, to be honest.
Any more questions, guys? All right.